getting ready for the day. I got halfway ready, then I got distracted, and then you know how that goes. But I was answering some of the questions I wanted to answer this one. The way we see this going. So you all know that everything in the cottage is going to go in the house, but we have an entire storage unit full of stuff as well. So what we are going to do is move everything over from here. We want to have a garage sale sometime. So some of the stuff, whatever we don't want, will stay here. From here. Oh, I hate whenever I do that. So as far as moving everything in the process, everything's going to be put over there. And then everything from the storage unit that we want is going to put over there. And it's probably going to be a giant mess for a while. It's actually going to be kind of funny because Deb's game plan is to move the heavy stuff with the forklifts. And you can bet your bottom dollar that I will be recording it because she said, I'm talking even the couch. She said, I'm just going to pull up, we're going to load it on there and move it over. And I'm like, whatever. Then I thought it would be fun to go maybe through the process of how I decorate, like how I choose each piece for where. I thought this would be a perfect time to explain that, what goes on in my head. Okay, if you guys missed it, I wanted to give the update. So Deb added all of this like river rock stone here. This is where the drain is underneath the driveway, and it ends up over there. It's kind of like the natural way that the water runs on our property. So she added the stone, and then we're going to add this over here too. So it'll look like a little creek bed right down the middle of our property. We've had that planned for a long time, but she just started this a little earlier than what we expected because something is happening here this weekend, and I'll tell you about that later. And then she has been working hard mulching. It looks so good, Deb. Working very hard, and then she is going to mulch this bed as well back here. And we've shared this tip before, but if you ever need to figure out how you want your flower beds, like the design of it, we use a hose.
And if you want the bus shovel ever for...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if that's still available. If that is, I will link it, but this is such an excellent shovel.
Cuts the roots.
Yeah, it's got like sawtooth on each. I just will show you this part. So this is clear back in the beginning of time. The guys who did the excavating part of our land, they took their bulldozer, I think it was it was the scoop, and just made one pass through here and went down to the creek, which is way down there. And it just helped the water drain off the property. Back here is squatters camp. I do have a highlight on squatters, so you'll have to watch. So for reference, there's the cottage. Deb is working right there where I just was. There is the house. All this dirt, of course, will be moved. There's squatters, and then there is that. I don't know how wet this is. We got this. I'll link a post here that tells you where we got it and everything, but we are going to use this as like a little walking bridge to get. So it's probably going to be moved over here to this little path, but there'll be a path from squatters. You'll walk over that, a path up to the house. And if you've been here since the beginning of time, our fire pit used to be right about where the side of the garage is now. And I think that's going to be moved to somewhere here, about where this big dirt pile is. So that's going to be another fun. So what would have originally been our backyard is going to be our front yard because we switched our house around. So, which makes me so happy. So we'll be able to be at our fire pit and see the front of our.
When I get home, I'm going to make lunch and I'm going to make Deb and Danelle. So this is the first protein powder I'm trying. And I mean, I'm not going to try a lot, you guys, because you know they're expensive. So please.
We'll see how it all pulls together. Yeah, I love, Danelle talks about this a lot when she decorates. She likes a lot of items, and I feel like I do too. I do like simple things on tabletops sometimes and blank spaces, but I also like a full space. So I'm excited to kind of fill up the space above these bookcases. I've never styled this space before, so this will be fun.